What's up, good people? It's your girl Tanika Nikki, and I've been MIA for a while. It's been a while since I posted a video of any substance at all. So, hey, hope you guys have been great. This set of series and videos that I'm going to be posting, it's going to be labeled simply Dear America. Now, I'm going to break it down to demographic because there's no way to address all the things going on in America without attaching a face to who I'm speaking to. So please keep in mind that I am not a racist. I am not a bigot. I am not a conservative of any kind. I don't have any label attached to me. I love all people of all races and nationalities. And I have respect for them as well. But some things just have to be said, and forgive me. And if it turns out that this is not something you're into, you're free to skip to the next video and enjoy the rest of your day. However, let's get into it. So, Dear America, we are on our 22nd school shooting in the year of 2018. At the rate that we're going, this is going to be the worst year in history in regards to school shootings. Dear white people, what is it going to take for you to put to the side your want to bear arms and come to the understanding that something needs to happen in regards to gun control? And I'm not saying dear white people because it's only their decision, but basically when it comes to us, we're all for gun control. Anything that helps save lives is a wonderful thing. But when it comes to the other demographic, it's not quite the same. It's like the importance of bearing arms outweighs the importance of saving these young lives. And for me, that's very confusing and fucked up because it's not us that's the issue in this topic here. It is you guys. Dear white people, you all are shooting up your fucking schools. Dear white people, put to the side your need and want to carry a gun and put at the top of your priorities saving your children's lives. 22 school shootings. Come on. Dear white people, wake up. Get with it. Let's get it. Something has to be done. Something has to be done. And no, I'm not saying that whole statement that I just said with a racial intent. I'm putting a face to the what I'm trying to say. We would rather there be gun laws in place that protect your children and ours. Although ours aren't the target in this particular topic. Come on, guys. Dear America, we have to come together and put our foot down on gun control. Period. Period. All lives matter, right? Act like it. All right. Also, dear black people, my people, quit being so damn sensitive about everything. Everything. We can't wait for something to pop off so we have something to say about something. It's our thing. We're so used to bad things happening and negative things, you know, the stigma that comes with being African American, so we pump our fists and rant about everything. Everything. Everybody is not out to get us. Everything that's said isn't meant to offend us. Everything that someone does isn't aimed towards demeaning or disrespecting or singling us out as a demographic. Yeah, I know we can be sensitive about a lot of stuff. You can't say certain words. You can't act a certain way. You can't address us in certain mannerisms. We just waiting to pop off. That's what we do. And I ain't saying I'm not guilty of this too, because sometimes I listen to some things or hear something that's happened or a certain event took place and I'm like, oh, that happened because he was black. That went down because she was black. In some cases, that's the case. Yeah. That person was racially profiled and that was dead ass wrong. But every single situation is not a racial profile situation. I get it. Sometimes we are targets. But not every time. Lighten up, black people. Dear America, racism. I said that and I paused so you all can brace yourself for what I'm about to say. Racism is a learned behavior. Racism is something that is tearing America apart, dividing America in such a way that if it keeps on this trend, it's going to go way back. It's going to go back to being how it was in the 50s and the 60s, back when instead of looking at a person for just being a person and an American and a citizen and a human, all we're going to be seeing is color. The reason for disliking someone should not be the color of their skin. It just should not be. Racism is a learned behavior, meaning in order for our children to grow up, and I'm going to say our children because we're responsible for what we put out in the atmosphere, and it starts with your child. I'm somebody's child. My mannerisms and behavior came from what I learned in my home, in my neighborhood, you know, in my school. So, this is where I'm going with it. For racism to be as potent as it is today, there's some white people, don't be offended yet, I'm not done. There are some white people at home saying some things, addressing some things improperly, behaving in such a way that it is being absorbed by their seed, their child, and sprinkled across America. And people are becoming the victims of this learned behavior. In some black people's homes, there's some conversations being had. There's some behaviors and mannerisms being emulated that make it hard for our demographic of children to get out there and coexist without feeling the impact of racism that's taught. How do I say it in such a way? If you want your children to bear bad fruit, keep teaching them what you're teaching them. Keep teaching them what you're teaching them. That's why in 2018, there's people being lynched still. Oh yeah, look it up. 2 black men were lynched this year. It ain't been all over the media. Of course not. But it's a fact. There officer and police abuse when it comes to this demographic. And the people who are doing it just so happen to be white. Why do they feel so intimidated and aggressive when it comes to our demographic of people? It's because we're teaching our people to be afraid, to stand up for themselves, overly stand up for themselves, to tolerate nothing, to let nothing slide. We're so busy teaching our kids not to be the victim that we're forgetting to let them know that all people aren't bad people. You know? Just because a person is a certain color doesn't necessarily make them a bad person. Meaning, we can't teach our kids that all white people are racist, hate us, want to do something bad to us, be careful because they mean you no good. We can't tell them those things and expect them to go out and exist without incident. Now we got them tense, upset, worried, lacking confidence, feeling less than. No, we can't do that. Not all white people are bad people. I'm just saying. Just like in the white folks' home, white people, you cannot teach your children that just because a person is black, that they may be aggressive or a thief or not as good as them. You know, that our families are drug dealers and drug users and just any negative stigma. You can't teach your children those stigmas and then expect them to go out in the world and exist without incident. You just can't. It starts at home. We have to do better, America. If you want to see change, you have to be that change that you want to see. It starts at your home, not in the political offices, not in the sheriff's office, not in the school. It starts in your home. What you teach is what goes out into the world. Be responsible. Take accountability. Start with self. What else? All right. Dear America, the White House is a mess. For one, I don't think that the powers that be, that particular person in the White House that's over America, believes that we the people extends to all people in America. Every single person is covered under that one statement. We, the people. Not we rich people, not we white people, not we upper echelon, not we lawmakers, not none of that. It's we the people. And those offices are meant to serve the people. And I think something's amiss when it comes to the way things are ran in the White House and in the upper government. Instead of it being about us, the people, it's about big business. It's about wars. It's about other people's countries. It's about everything that has nothing to do with us, we the people. Gas prices are going up. School shootings are on a rise. Police brutality cases, OMG. We hadn't seen nothing this bad since back in Rodney King days. Shit's fucked up. Well, this is my first segment of Dear America, so I'm gonna keep it short as I can, and cut it off here. I hope you guys got something from it. Drop a comment or a line and let me know how you feeling. You know me, I can't do nothing but be honest in myself, and I hope you guys appreciate that. If nothing else, I hope I spark conversations to be had. Drop a comment in the line. Let's see how you feeling. Do you feel as though we need some change in regards to how we, the people, handle ourselves and govern ourselves? As white, as black, as American citizens. We, the people, need some work. Again, this is your girl, Tanika Nikki, chiming in. Dear America, get it together.